My name is Natasha Mutesi, and my middle name is Ingabire. So, Ingabire, Mutesi, my dad gave me that name, and Natasha Mutesi, my mom gave me those names. I don't know the reason why, but the meaning of Ingabire, it's blessing, and Mutesi, it's a spoiled kid. Yeah, but I'm not spoiled. I'm a blessing. Yeah. I didn't like about Ingabire. I didn't like my name Ingabire, but with time, I came to love my name. Yeah. I speak Swahili. Swahili is the best language I speak. English, Kinyarwanda, and French. So Swahili was like the language we used back at home in our house, the community, that was Swahili. And French, it was in school, because we used to go to a French school back in our country. And then English was in Kenya, because I've been in Kenya. I lived in Kenya for so many years. That's why I learned English. So I'm originally from Congo, but we moved from Congo. We went to Burundi. Yeah, Burundi. I stayed in Burundi with my family, but I had to go back to Congo by myself. My family stayed in Burundi. I went back to Congo with my aunt. I stayed with my aunt, and then I went back to Burundi, and from Burundi we went to Kenya. Yeah. At that particular moment, there was a war, and they were targeting this certain tribe in Congo, and we are and the tribe that they were targeting. They have so many tribes. Banyamulenge, which is my tribe, is they are not accepted in the Congo, because it's like they say that Banyamulenge, they came from Rwanda, so they need to go back to Rwanda where they came from. And Nyamulenges, they know that's their country. Congo is their country, so it's like fighting. The other tribes are fighting Banyamulenge, like, you have to go back. Yes, that's the main reason. And plus the government, it's not. I wish they could get the support from the government, but it's like the community fighting the Banyamulenge, and government fighting the Banyamulenge. So it's hard for the tribe to survive in Congo. Yeah, I had to go to a place called the Safe House. Okay, Safe House is it's not a camp. It's a place. I think most of some countries where they have refugees, they have the place called Safe House. It's a place. It's a house, actually. It's a house where UNHCR, they take people who have security issues, and they think maybe they are not safe being in the camp, or maybe they are not safe being in the city, so they take them to the Safe House. Where in the Safe House, that's when they start making the resettlement process for those people in the Safe House. Growing up for me wasn't easy. It was hard, very hard. So because of that, I will never want my kids to go through what I went through. I want my kids to, when they ask me something, I will be able to give them. I will maybe deny them, but not because I can't afford it, but just because I want to set some principles in their lives, knowing you can have this and you can't. People always ask me that question, like, are your kids adjusting? I'm like, I can't tell. I can't tell because they are kids, and don't come and tell you, you know what, this is how I'm feeling. Yeah, it's not easy. So I won't tell exactly how they're feeling, but at some point my daughter Hadija, she said, can we go back to Kenya? Because she misses the kids she used to play with. Yeah, here it's different because here kids have to stay in the house. If it's playing, you have to play in the house. But in Kenya it was different. Kids go outside, they can play outside the whole day. So for her it was like, this is hard, I need to go back and play. That was like, I want to go back to Kenya and play with my friends. For Hidalgo, school was the toughest because in Kenya we do speak English, but the only problem with Kenya is we use Swahili a lot. And he was like, I know I want to say this, but I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to say it. And I told him, you know what? I didn't know English. English wasn't my first language. So what I did was I would just say it. I would just say it. Even if it's wrong, I just say it. And that's how I learned English. And I told him, you know, you have to say it. Just say it the way you think. Just say it. Even if it's wrong, you just say it, and that's how you will learn. And now he's doing much better. He can speak English. He plays with other kids in English. So yeah, he's adjusting. For me, I don't see myself doing those entry jobs. It's not for me. That's my principle. I said that's not, I'll do it for like maybe a year, but those kind of jobs are not for me. I'm dreaming for a bigger opportunity in terms of jobs because I'm a single mom. The only way for me to make it to the next level is me going back to school. It's not going to be easy, but for my kids, I'll do it. I want to do nursing. Back at home, I did 1 year of university. I did social sciences. The reason why I did social sciences is because I came to realize that I have this passion of helping people. It's not far apart from social sciences. Still, I'll be helping people, maybe in a different way. How do I consider? Do I consider this my home? Yes, I do. I'll say, for the first time in my life, I have a place to call home. I have a place to call my house, which I didn't have back in Kenya, back in Burundi, back in Congo. So Louisville is my home. Yes, it is my home. This is where my life is. Yeah, and planning to start a new life. Yeah.